MEDLIFE stands for Medical Education and Development for Lower-Income Families Everywhere. Volunteers from all over the world take part in MEDLIFE's service learning trips. Peru is one of the trip locations. Volunteers are first welcomed by a trip leader.
You know how hard it is to come from far away. MEDLIFE will be trying to do their best to help the people that come. We can pay them back the things that they are doing for us.
I also loved Eduardo. Just from the second that I walked out of the airport, he said, "Bienvenidos." He's always been willing to help with everything.
The first part of the trip is the reality tour.
So MEDLIFE will always work with volunteers to make them realize how life goes here.
It's definitely different. Some people have to walk miles to work. It's really hard for people in emergencies to get to a hospital.
Next, the volunteers work with medical professionals during the clinic days.
The moment that we set up the clinic, people start to come when we start to help as much as possible.
At the dental station, their teeth are so infected. There was a little girl. She was like crying as he was doing her cavity filling. So I held her hand and she squeezed it really hard. I felt like I was actually helping her.
The last part of the trip is the development project.
The purpose of the development project is to improve the infrastructure and safety of the communities.
Together is how we can change everything. The group that I was working with, they were working together with such an effort.
MEDLIFE also teaches valuable lessons.
The best way to learn is when you experience, live that moment. When you live is when you start to grow up.
The upcoming trips were canceled due to the coronavirus, but MEDLIFE plans to be back as soon as possible to continue the fight for a world free from the constraints of poverty. For UMTV, I'm Anna Schaefer.